Austin, I'll be your storyteller and captain for today. For your safety, I ask that you please remain seated at all times. Make sure to keep those hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the boat. And make sure to supervise any little ones so we don't take any unexpected turns during our journey today. Like you're thinking, this is a little bit intimidating. Why are we going towards the mouth of a whale? Well, like every story has its weird moments before they get their happily ever after. This is ours. A group of adventurers bravely set sail into the jaws of Monstro, the very same whale who swallowed Pinocchio and Geppetto. And while that might seem menacing, don't worry, for today he's only being used as a portal into Storybook land. Monstro isn't the only one who has teeth. Big Bad Wolf lives right across the way from these three pigs, but don't worry, their house is made of straw. Stick and 100% guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. Just around this corner is going to be a quaint little English village where a girl named Alice on one golden afternoon followed a rabbit down a rabbit hole and went down, 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 where things only got curiouser and curiouser from there. But if that's not your cup of tea, on our right is going to be London Park, where Peter Pan took the darling children onto a wild adventure to Neverland with the help of his friend Tinkerbell and her pixie dust. Just up ahead is going to be Agrabah, the city of enchantment and wonder, where a street rat named Aladdin met Princess Jasmine for the very first time. Though they're from completely different worlds, with the power of love and a little bit of help from a genie, they were able to one day live happily ever after in this palace. Love blooms underneath these archways are the very same ones that Aladdin and Jasmine used to soar over, under, and sideways through on their very first magic carpet ride together. Like every story has its love and its light, they also have their darker moments, like the Cave of Wonders just up ahead, where it's rumored if you rub the genie's lamp, you'll be granted 3 wishes. So let's make a wish and see what happens. On our right, Snow White whispers safe haven to get away from the evil queen, and once coming upon this cozy cottage, the 7 dwarves happily granted that wish in exchange for her kindness. On our left, Cinderella wished to go to the ball, but her evil stepmother forbid it. While she was able to attend with the help of her fairy godmother, returning home late, her carriage once again turned into a pumpkin, which you could still see upon that bridge right under her castle. If you're beginning to feel a little bit tired and in need of a nap, that might be because on our left is going to be the Quilt of Flowers, which was inspired by the 1933 Silly Symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. These flowers will never get any bigger, for they're under the same enchantment that Tinkerbell uses to keep the lost boys young. Continuing on our left is going to be Rapunzel's Tower, where she first had the thought of when will my life begin. Accompanied by Flynn Rider, she went on an adventure where she had the best day ever and finally achieved her dream of seeing the floating lanterns on her birthday. Just up ahead is going to be Toad Hall, where Mr. Toad resides with his friends Mole and Rat. And lucky for us, it looks like Mr. Toad has finally arrived back home from his wild ride. Next up is going to be Arendelle, where sisters Anna and Elsa met their friends Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf, and found a power more powerful than Elsa's magic, which is the power of love. And in this little village is where the woodworker Geppetto wished for his puppet to become a real boy, and once Pinocchio helped save him from the belly of Monstro, is when that wish was finally granted. And finally, upcoming on our right is going to be Prince Ariel's castle, where Ariel took her first on steady steps onto land to become part of our world. And with that, it's going to conclude our journey into Storybook Land today. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. I ask that you please remain seated until I tell you it's safe to get up. And make sure to keep those hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat. We have one Captain Hook. We don't need another.